It's always the first week of November where the energies are just... It's like you go into a house and you touch everything and you get shocked. Psh, psh, psh,
Yeah.
psh. Oh, God. I just want to pee. You know?
Welcome to my human design experiment.
Holla tempo. Holla tempo. Yes, he is.
This is the start. Hi, welcome.
Hi, guys, welcome.
Welcome back to Mystical Mac. By the way, if you've noticed, my Instagram name is changed to Embodying Mystical Mac. This podcast will be called that soon. But for now, welcome back to Mystical Mac. We're here with Adyrius Leo. He is here to bless us with the astrology knowledge that I know y'all are seeking, because I don't know about you, but my life has just... I don't know, lots of things are happening, but I don't know what's up, what is down, and there's got to be something that has to do with it. If you're watching the YouTube video, you can see that we are festive. Happy Halloween.
Oh, we can talk about that, too. I can tell you about the history of Halloween if you want.
Oh, great. Yes, we're going to talk about that. So, happy Halloween. Happy All Hallows Eve.
For me, it's Samhain.
Samhain. Happy Samhain. And this is a beautiful Frida Kahlo wig that Adir made, and it was just so beautiful that I was like, I must feature this.
Brought to you by Wigs by me.
On the skull, because Samhain. And then you've got the selenite. We got double selenite, guys, because I don't have to know astrology to know that some mad shit's happening, and selenite can just help ground it all down a little bit, you know? And we've got a candle that I picked. It is purple for the third eye Ajna chakra. She's standing strong.
She's flickering, so that's a lot of good meaning. When it flickers, it's agreeing with you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so also Adir is gonna, if you noticed last episode, he talked a little about candle magic. He's probably gonna be giving us a little bit of candle magic tidbits in here too, because I told him I really want to learn about that, and so why not have you learn about it too? Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Follow me on Instagram. Follow Adir. We have all of the things linked in the description. And without further ado, let's talk about the new moon in Scorpio.
The new moon in Scorpio. You guys get your seatbelts buckled in. It's gonna be super freaking intense.
The washing machine agrees, guys. It's doing its little song because it's done.
No. It's an 100% agreement. Here's 2 reasons why. 1. Well, let's add 3. Of course, Mercury's in direct right now, retrograde. Okay, so if people have noticed, crazy shit has been happening.
Wait a second. So everything in the last several weeks was just before Mercury retrograde?
Was if you got it all at the beginning,
so that's what I
consider
thought.
Yourself lucky.
Okay, but it wasn't direct Mercury retrograde, right? It was
it's
just
shadow direct, shadow done.
Oh my God, so it really was the shadow. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah, I got it all in the shadow, literally.
Yeah.
But
so then that means it should get a lot better. You should get your clarity and your you'll get your clarity and everything will be less stressful and crazy during the direct. Okay. Because it's just like, let's just slap you hard and get it over with, rather than we'll slap here and then it's like, oh, it's up, slap there. You haven't fucking got it yet? Slap.
It's like How I Met Your Mother with the slap bet that, like, did you ever watch it? And it's like they can come at any time.
They can come at any fucking time. You just got the uppercut real quick. I got mine done, over with.
Yeah.
I can walk around and go, God is in his holy temple. Holy temple. Okay, I'm done singing that damn song. Fuck, the stereotype is real. I'm a cackler.
I'm a cackler too. So is Nate.
Good.
We just his cackle's the best.
I know. I remember making him laugh.
And he like does like that. I love it.
Oh, I miss Nate.
I love him. You'll see him Sunday if you're working Halloween.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you'll see him.
Hell yeah, I'll be there. I work in the morning. I open, so.
Cool.
Serena's in the morning.
Nate's my boyfriend friends, and I met them both at this really fun restaurant in West Hollywood. So, yeah. We are all cacklers.
Hell yeah.
Cackle on to Scorpio moon.
Heck yeah. It's actually healthier to cackle than to, like, laugh silently.
I would imagine. I mean, I feel like it's like peeing or like burping. It's like better out than in.
Yeah, better out. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we're in direct Mercury retrograde. Can you explain to me what that means? Because I always thought I knew what it meant, and I feel like I still do, but I'd rather have you explain.
Shadow is like before, when it's preparing to.
Okay.
It's like it's the slingshot. Before you let go of the rock, you're pulling back, and then direct is when you release.
Got it.
And then once it's done with direct, it finishes off with another shadow period, which means where did the rock hit?
So the so it's almost so it's like the new moon, the full moon, and then the waning.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like that. Because when it's retrograde, it's not really going backwards. It's just spinning
it just seems that way,
fast at a certain rate that it looks like it's going backwards.
Right.
But shadow is preparing, direct is the spin, the last shadow is the slowdown.
Got it.
So it's kind of does that.
Got it.
So you have that to play. Plus you got Scorpio and a bunch of signs, I think, and it should be hitting Mercury should be in Scorpio soon also.
So I would really like to have you go into Scorpio because I'm a Scorpio moon, but being that I was like, like most people, I only knew my sun sign for a long time, and I even knew it wrong. I'm a Gemini cusp Cancer, not a Gemini. But can you talk about Scorpio? Because I feel like Scorpio is like one of those signs that when people say they're a Scorpio, people are like, oh, it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like there's some signs that you're like, oh, you're a Taurus, oh, cool, you're dependable, cool. And then it's like, Scorpio is like, everyone freaks out.
Here's the deal with Scorpio. Scorpio is what we call in the magical realm, the spiritual realm. I prefer the magical realm.
Agreed.
It's the alchemist, the magician, the creator.
Water sign?
It is water, and it's fixed. So fixed means
it doesn't move.
Fixed is it can go because there's cardinal, fixed, and then there's mutable. Right. Cardinals would be like leader type energy. Fixed is like either or. They can go either way, but they stick to their grounds. Got it. And then mutable is like basically
can go back and forth.
Mutable is very like indecisive.
Wishy-washy.
Yeah, indecisive energy, wishy-washy energy. Since it is a fixed sign, because there's the 4 fixed signs, there's Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio.
One in each element.
One in each element. And those are the most grounded, firm, that's who they are type of ideals and energies, basically. Yeah. Scorpios, though, we consider them the alchemists, the magicians, the creators. However, with Scorpios, is they like to change things up in their interests.
Yes.
So, hence the alchemist. Oh, well, I already turned this into gold. Let's try to turn, clay into gold. Let's try to turn glass into gold. Let's try. They try to do that, know. Whereas, like the other ones, for example, Aquarius, which is the innovator, ruled by Uranus, and Saturn, ruled by 2 planets. So basically, they're the outdogs. They're like the independent ones, the innovators. And then you have Leo, which are the nurturers. They have the tendency to be like very loyal and like stick to honesty. Yeah. And then there's the Taurus, who are very
bull-like.
They can be bull-like. That's just what people see when they see the bull.
Oh, what I mean is like in my experience, Tauruses tend to be like bulls in the sense that like they don't act out unless you really poke and poke and poke and poke and poke, and then at one point they will when they're like, okay, enough.
Yeah, it all really
depends. They're like an apex predator in that sense of like, you know what I mean? It's like they're really easygoing, it seems, and really grounded, but like if you shake their center to a degree, it's just like, don't do that.
Yeah. However, they are the home energy.
Yeah.
They are the energy of home. So one thing I always tell people, if you want to look at the good side of Taurus, they're homely types. Yeah. Whereas Leo energy is very like, the pride within the group, within the family. And then you have Aquarius, which is kind of like everybody, fucking everybody or nobody. They're one of those two. Scorpio is the type of energy that's very emotionally heightened.
Oh my god. Okay, so
since they're fixed, so their emotions are at the height.
Okay, so you're telling me that I decided to sign a little soul contract that said, Mac, your emotional center is going to be in the emotional side. You're going to be a Scorpio moon.
It might not be that. Your Scorpio moon means that that's who you are. You're experiencing life through emotions. Yes. How you feel empathetically. You know, you're going to go in there and go, how does this make me feel? Whereas if someone had like me in a Taurus moon, I'd be looking at, is this a good investment?
I see.
I would view my soul is basically on like, how could it invest towards stability? Mm-hmm. If someone was a Leo moon, their soul would be very like, are they worthy? Mm-hmm. Is this worthy? Mm-hmm. And if somebody was, I said them all.
Yeah, there you go.
And if somebody was all of them, shit. Girl interrupted. What was that scene? I love that scene where a girl interrupted when she was like, hey,
I haven't seen that.
Call me a cab. And the guy's like, you're a cab.
I love and she laughs. Like that. That's so good. I'm not gonna lie. If I was like literally not interested in anything a person had to say, but they said something like that, I was like, okay, fine. I'll talk to you. Hi.
That was a cool little there was other scenes, but I just love that one. Call me a cab. You're a cab.
You're a cab.
She just laughs and turns around. That was brilliant.
That's good. Okay, cool. That's interesting to know.
Okay, so then you have that.
Okay. It's a fixed sign, so...
It is a fixed sign.
This is
Here's the kicker. You have Uranus in opposition with the moon. Oh, there's a lot of shit going on. Never mind the 3. This is where I've just remembered. You have Uranus in opposition to the moon. The sun and the moon are going to be in conjunction of each other.
What does that mean?
Yin and yang, baby. Yeah, eclipse season is coming up in November.
Okay.
Yeah, so get prepared for eclipse season, which will be coming by the end of November. And then you have Lilith in conjunction.
What's
also.
a Lilith? I feel like you talked about this a little bit when you were doing my chart, but you were like, I'm still getting familiar with that. So
Lilith is the furthest side of the dark side of the moon. It's basically our moon is what we love. The Lilith represents what we fear. So, for example, here's the kicker. I'm a Leo rising and a Leo Lilith. So it's kind of like people view me as like the mask that I wear is very open, loving. Like, the circle of life being Simba holding it up, the star of the show, But then I have the Lilith in Leo, which is very like, I'm the star. Leave me alone. I don't like the attention. I don't want the attention. How dare you? Oh, no. And then the Leo rising, yes. So it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
And we have it in Gemini. Lilith is in Gemini. So be expecting a fuckload of energy. It's like, you're not going to get little slaps. You're going to get Mike Tyson. Boom, boom, boom. Like a lot right now. So buckle up. It's going to be a hell of a ride. With Scorpio new moon, what it is because it's in the tarot deck, it is the death card. So change is going to be happening.
Wait, how do you know it's the death card?
Mm-hmm.
How did you get
each astrological sign is a major arcana.
I didn't know this.
And Scorpio's is the death card.
Death card.
Yeah.
Okay,
so with that being said and putting that into play, you'd be expecting change, embracing the change, and also once you have that change, everything that you've dealt with in the past, gone. Don't be surprised if secrets are going to be surfaced, because this is the time of season right now, especially with Uranus coming out. So it's going to be like, this came out of fucking left field, because Uranus is the outcast. Uranus is the one who's going to break the rule breaker. That's who Uranus is. So Uranus is in opposition right now. So it's just looking at you. It's just looking at Scorpio moon going, I see you, bitch. I see you and I'm ready. Mm-hmm. It's like that one asshole at the party. Like you going like, oh, have you met... This is my boyfriend, and I'd say I'm the moon, and this is my boyfriend. I'm going to bring you my planet. And then Uranus is that ass and goes, oh, so you're the one that goes home to him when he's not fucking tip. And you go, oh, you mother, are you asleep? It's that passive-aggressive motherfucker that's going to slap you so hard in a subtle way that you're just going to be like,
oh, no.
So don't be surprised if secrets are going to be surfaced, anything, and if they are, this is the perfect time to play the death card and say, okay, how am I going to deal with this? Let's kill it, move forward. Okay, it's not going to be like the last prior new moons when it was very subtle, oh, okay, I got it, here, communication, yeah, I got it. No. This is going to be like, what the fuck?
It's the end of the year. We gotta kick it up.
Mm-hmm. And plus,
winter's coming.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be after Halloween too, or for me, Samhain. So the energies will be heightened. Everything's gonna be extremely heightened. The first week of November is always the most spiritually potent and strong moment because the doors were open on Samhain, and everyone is still going on, celebrating, talking about it, and then after that week, it settles down. But it's always the first week of November where the energies are just... It's like you go into a house and you touch everything and you get shocked. Psh, psh, psh,
yeah.
Psh. Oh, God! I just want to pee! It's like...
Isn't that the worst, though? Like, when, like, static electricity is, like, ripe in the air and you literally, like, go to touch, like, your belt buckle or whatever and you're just like, fuck!
Oh, God! I'm not crazy! Stop it! Imagine if you breathe. I can't be here. I can't.
I feel like that once a month at least.
Oh, trust
me. For 5 days.
That's what's gonna be going on right now. Secrets will be revealed. Okay. It's one of those seasons right now, and it's gonna be tough for some and not so bad for others. But like I said, an astrologer once told me, he's like, because whenever Uranus is in opposition of any sign, it's gonna be like you're on drugs. It's out of your control, because Uranus is that monkey that will fling poo at you. Fuck! Or that parrot that won't stop. Like you're having dinner with somebody and that parrot all the way with her. Or you're on a date and the person who's on the date is like chewing with their mouth open.
Oh God, I can't.
That's what it is, and you're gonna be like, and you don't know how to deal with it. You're just like, isn't the food delicious? And they're like, oh yeah, it's good, and you can't even eat your food. You're just sitting there going,
yes.
Mm-hmm. God, it's that.
Yes.
So don't be surprised that stuff like that happens. And if it really does happen, you're on a day when someone chews, that is Scorpio new moon telling you, get the fuck out, change the scenery, that date ain't worth it.
Leave. Just get up and walk away.
Or it might make you realize, I need to find a new strategy of picking good people, the right partners, because cows, chewers are not. No, I don't care how cute you are. Some people be like, oh, I'll just manage. I mean, it's just a cow chew. I dated a guy once, and I put up with him doing this. Every fucking time. I don't know. Maybe some people might not annoy them.
I wonder if he even noticed he did it.
I don't know.
At this point, like, if it's that often.
I put up with it. And I was like, what is it that makes me not into this guy? And he's so fucking cute. In my eyes, I thought he was cute.
And you're just like, it's the cup thing.
Yeah, and we got in an argument once. He's like, blah, 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 blah. And I said, that's fucking it! So then I would do it to him. Can you not do that?
That's good. He doesn't even know he does it.
I don't even know who did it.
He doesn't
And I put up with it, and I was like, this motherfucker. And I figured out what it was, and that ended quick. But
the things that alert us. But like honestly though, it's like, you know, truly one person's incredibly annoying, it's another person's like endearing.
Yeah. I don't know. I want a little bit of both, because you gotta have as long as like they do the annoying things, they're aware that they do it, and they're like, all right, I'll keep it to a 2 for you, but please do to other people, especially people I don't like. I know them. You know. Which is far and few. I hate 1,000 people, and it's
But 5 million, so the proportions.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'd say overall, I still come on, dear. People give you material.
Oh, dude, you don't even know.
People give you fucking
People
material.
give me tons of material.
See, the candle's getting taller. It's just like, yeah, they do.
She's like, you're in the right field. You do comedy, and the people who don't laugh for my jokes are assholes.
They just feel too personally attacked. That's all.
They're too stuck. They're very like, I wish that Gilead was real, and I want to wear the turquoise suit.
Oof.
And I'm one of those people that's like, yeah, I'll be in Canada.
Yeah, right. Like I will have escaped.
Hanging out, having my little American classic drink of root beer float, because I don't drink alcohol. But yes, so you have all this going on. Okay, so be careful with Lilith and Gemini, which represents, because it is Gemini, and Gemini is the duality of everything. It's the dualistic sign, and since that is in the Lilith, I have something in my fucking eye which is irritating. And if that is in the Lilith, there's gonna be a lot of decisions you're going to be making, it's a lot of slow paced decisions. And if you do make a decision, make sure it's there, like in your face, set in stone. That's what you want, and stick with it. I don't suggest any big purchases right now. Okay. Big purchases can be a little...
Oh, I made my big purchases already.
Good. Don't do any huge purchases. If you feel like you're going to be investing in anything, well, let's just say if it's the stock market, pay very close attention to what you want to buy or sell right now, because it's everywhere. Mm-hmm. It's very fucking everywhere. I have a friend who does cryptocurrency astrology, which is intense.
Oh, wow. I thought you were going to stop at crypto, and it turned into cryptocurrency astrology. Holy shit,
she's
the
a
world
crypto
we live
witch.
In. That's
she's
awesome.
a crypto fucking witch.
You know what? Fucking Shelby has one of those.
A crypto witch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're intense.
I already knew this happened. Yes.
But she's funny. She's very rock star. She's like, yeah, you know what? Buy just 2 fucking right now. Don't use them and sell them at the... She just knows. The signs, and it's just like, I don't know. I'm just, my side of the matrix is like, just on people.
Right.
Which I kind of like.
It's very complex in and of itself still.
Oh my god, it's the biggest in the planet. It's an enigma, bigger than God. Isn't that funny?
I mean, we are fractals of him.
Yeah, people go, oh, I know God. God's, God tends to be this by descriptions. Who is God? I don't know, but who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
I do not know you, and I've been with you for 20 years.
I don't know me, and I've been with me for 28. Oh, 27. 27.
I'm figuring out some things in myself. It's actually fun. What could be fun to do, since this is the time of change and death and rebirth right now. Ask yourself 200 questions. Write it down. That's a great project to do, because when I was doing my shadow work, which is around the same time last year, I do remember that. I was asking myself tons of questions. There's a book in Target that's questions to ask yourself, like 200 questions to ask yourself.
Awesome.
And it's just a book with a question and a bunch of empty lines to write in it. Mm-hmm. Just, do you like French fries?
Love it.
But here's the kicker. Why? You can be like, why do you like them? What feelings does it give you?
Right.
And then it makes you go, oh my god, I like French fries? It's because it brings me back to my youth when I used to hang out with my dad, and he would take me to McDonald's on the DL and be like, here, let's just go have some fun. Don't tell your mom I'm treating you out to like McDonald's. And I'd be like, oh my God.
Right.
You know, and it'll bring back things from the past and make you realize a lot of stuff. Oh shit.
Like, this is what's built me. Yeah.
Now I know why I hate Egyptian cotton, because my ex was a fan of Egyptian cotton.
And I am not a fan of my ex.
I don't and I can't stand my ex. There's no ex I can't stand. Wait. There's no ex that I do not dislike. There we go.
Oh, okay. That's what you're meant to say. Like, wait, what did you...
No, I get along with all of them, except for one. But,
we've all got the one. No.
Yeah. We all have that one.
Maybe we don't. I don't know.
Oh, I can go on about this then. I think he was my third boyfriend. I just say he tries to be nice, and I give him the benefit of the doubt, but then old habits come back out on him, and I go, this is exactly why I swipe left. You know?
Yes.
Left.
No. Skip. Okay.
Exactly. So, embrace change. Deal with your past secrets, because if you're keeping shit from people and from your past, it's gonna surface this time right now. It'll surface. You have Lilith in here. You have the sun. Oh yeah, I didn't explain the sun and the moon conjunction. They're both working together right now. They're both in the same sign, which means brand new time to manifest. This is the best time. It's the yin and the yang. You have the duality in there. Isn't that funny? You have the yin and the yang, which is the sun and the moon.
And the Gemini and Lilith.
And the Gemini and Lilith. Boom.
Damn. It's duality season. That might be the title of this episode. Oh, shit. You know, okay. This is really...
Or the thespian mask.
Yeah, the thespian mask.
Happy or sad, make your choice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like that, though, because then we're like... I don't know.
It's very, right now, it's very... You got Lilith coming in going...
No, what I mean is, like, duality leaves it more open to be whatever a person wants to interpret it to be. Whereas, I guess, to me, I just have too much trauma around being shamed for my sadness. So I just don't like to, like...
Shamed for your sadness?
Yes.
How come?
Shamed for feelings that... I mean, like, let's just say that I'm a highly sensitive adult. I was an even more sensitive child with just very unconscious
people stop
around
crying,
me.
don't cry over it, stop it.
Stuff like that. Also, like, you know, I had a really emotionally abusive father. Ooh. In the sense that, like, it was his way or the high. I mean, like, look. Okay, ready? If you don't like to talk about poop real quick, trigger warning, we're going to talk about poop real quick. But, like, this is just the degree, this is the kind of emotional abuse that I dealt with, I want to say, because that's, like, a very broad term. But, like, the kind of it was, like, I was a toddler who wasn't potty trained. So instead, like, and I pooped in the shower. And instead of, you know, taking me out of the shower, cleaning it up, treating me like a toddler who pooped in the shower... with compassion and love, I was made to sit there. Ooh. I don't know how long. I don't remember. But there's just a big old chunk of, like, my early childhood that I just don't remember. And it was a blessing moving to the United States because, essentially, as painful as it was to be told by my father, hey, if you don't talk to me, I won't talk to you. Yeah. It was also, like, I don't know what my... Like, if my spirit... If I'm having to, like, rebuild my spirit from the ground up and I stopped dealing with this man when I was 10, can you imagine where I would be if I was still in Brazil and he had access to me? Like, anyway, I, like, completely lost my train of thought. We had a point to this. Yeah. We're talking Lilith. We're talking about duality. Oh, yeah. Shamed for emotions and things. It was just, so I guess, like, yeah, I think I like duality. Yeah.
Duality, there we go. Here's the duality. Season. Look, you said duality.
Oh my god, look at that.
Dude, the Dewey Decimal System, however, does have nothing to do with the word duality, but it just sounds like duality.
the Dewey Decimal. Now we're just saying D words.
D words. You know my favorite D. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so, yes. So, be prepared for secret surfacing. Be prepared for change. And it's change. Because right now, let's talk about Uranus and let's talk about Lilith. Okay, Uranus, the troublemaker. And you got Lilith, which according to folklore or theology, she was the first Eve who decided to leave the Garden of Eden because she did not want to be submissive or always be under Adam, which when they were created under the same earth and the same sand at the same time. So she's the one that's just like, I had enough.
Bye.
Make your mind up, or I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
That's what she is.
Valid.
Yeah. Oh, I can go deep into all this. Some even talk about she was the serpent that gave Eve the apple.
I love
she was the one that said, eat the apple, you'll be smarter.
Fuck yes, Lilith, go Lilith.
Some people say it was her, but who knows?
I mean, I've heard that name float around a lot. I've always been curious though. That's the first time I've ever heard of the first Eve story though. But it makes sense and it's valid.
The first Eve, apparently. Like I can go deep into that because religion and all that and was one of my favorite subjects. So.
Wasn't Lilith in freaking Handmaid's Tale? Isn't there something about in their scriptures or whatever?
Oh, because she's considered the first whore.
She was the first handmaid, right?
Lilith?
Was that right?
I don't know, but they do. They probably
or not the first handmaid, but like the handmaid equivalent of their.
Maybe.
I don't know. Okay, we'll get back to
Living
this.
the life of Lilith. I don't know, but she was. Yeah, there's a lot of according to Judaism, she was the one that when Adam and Eve were separated for hundreds of years after leaving the Eden, she would go at night and sleep, rape technically Adam.
Oh my gosh.
And because she was cursed to give birth like hundreds of babies a day, and they would all die.
Oh my god,
So she would do that, and which hence
terrible.
The whole idea of the succubus, which Lilith, they say Lilith is a succubus. But then who is the incubus? Because the incubus is the male.
Right.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Cain, maybe? No. He got cursed with what? Eternal life and some shit. I don't remember. He had the mark of Cain. That's another thing. But you got the dark side of the moon going. If you don't pick, I'll pick for you. And then Uranus is just like,
fuck it.
Whatever. Oh, you haven't made your decision yet? Well, here, let's just start. And it's like, oh, you're going to marry that guy? You decided to marry that guy? Oh, okay.
Oh, you already said yes.
Oh, you said yes? Damn it. So I guess we won't be fucking tonight. What? Oh, no, don't worry. Your fault. It was all fine. I mean, there was no love in it. It was purely physical. You know?
Yes.
And you're like, oh my god, what the fuck? that's when the acceptance. See, I'll show it to you firsthand if you're not gonna fucking deal with it. Lilith is the one you're just like, I don't know if this guy's for me, I don't know. And but Lilith's gonna be like, she'll set up the energies so that guy can be with someone else and you walk in on him, or set up the energies where the phone is unlocked and you can see all the text messages. We'll set up the energies where the person will break up with you. You know, or thinking of getting a new job because you hate your job right now and you're finding a way to get out. And then the Lilith moon might be like, look, if you can't fucking make up your mind, I'll make it to I'll make work so awful for you that you literally go, I'm out.
Ew.
You know?
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, I mean, she's not a bad sign. She's that.
No.
She's that.
I said, oh my god, for different reasons. But yeah.
She's the tough love. She's kind of like the Sophia from Golden Girls, you know?
It's necessary.
Yeah,
I haven't seen Golden Girls.
Sophia's that one instance, like the old lady with the glasses.
Oh my god, the big glasses? Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
The funny, sassy one that's always saying these mean things that are funny as hell. Out of love, though, you know? So be prepared. Buckle up. It's going to be an emotional ride because it's not going to be very like, I think this is happening.
It's like, no, it's happening.
No, bitch, it's happening.
It be here.
Did you prepare? You got your math? You got your water and toilet paper? No? Fuck. Be ready to use that shower to wipe.
Actually, just get a bidet.
Oh, I love bidets.
I need to get a bidet. To get a Hello Tushy. Hello Tushy, you want to sponsor me? Anyway.
I need to sponsor cups. Sponsor me, cups. Brought to you by Cups. Because if you don't have them, how are you going to drink water? Cups.
I love it. Like, out of all the shit you do, this is the thing that, like, for some reason, my whole being finds the most funny.
What, Cups?
The Cups sponsorship.
Sponsor me.
What do these cards say? Because they were literally jumping out of the deck. I was like having a hard time talking to you because I kept being like, "What are you doing?"
Oh no, I'm listening. Ooh.
No, not you. I was like the cards. They were distracting me. They were jumping out of the deck.
Ooh. Exactly like I said. The universe has the card, the 5 of Cups. Don't cry over spilled milk when shit gets surfaced up. Don't fucking cry over spilled milk. Okay? Even what does he say? Oh my god, you guys, I suck.
I love this deck. This is my favorite deck, the Mood Tarot deck. Yes.
So,
wow.
Yeah. Everything that I said, you have this. You have the Ace of Wands, which is, and this one is the Ace of Dicks. Yep, Ace of Dick Sticks. And, you have the Hanged Man. Okay, this Hanged Man is switching his view of the world to seek enlightenment.
Yes, he put himself upside down. This isn't involuntary. That's something, I love that about the Hanged Man.
And this Ace of Wands is a new like, it's a new idea or a new adventure or a new person or something that brings excitement. However, you have these two together. So whatever you decide to do, like, it's going to help you look at things in a different perspective. So if you make a decision, it's not going to be like world changing. It might actually bottle up on, like, release some things that you realized, oh, what do I value? What do I cherish? Especially when you have the Ace of Cups. And I'm sorry, not the Ace of Cups. Who's this guy? He's the Knob of Crybabies.
The Page.
The Page of Cups. And the Knob of Crybabies.
The Knob of Crybabies. This is great. Also, hold on. Before you move on to this, this 5 of Cups card literally goes, OMG, you guys, I suck. This is our protagonist here. All the way in the distance here is empowered women building.
Oh, that's it.
Empowered women, okay? And then the next thing happened. You got some cups with bow ties looking at the dead cups, and they go, dude, let's go to the strip club. Oh my god, the empowered women is the strip club. Okay, ready? And then the bitch, oh my god, guys, I suck. Our protagonist goes, okay, so I guess we're headed to empowered women.
There we go.
Come
We're all
on.
headed to the strip club. Okay?
I love it.
Hell yeah.
So the Page of Cups. What is he? The knob of what?
The Knob of Crybabies. I must be tripping again because the goldfish is in the cup. And then you got the 9 of Pentacles, which is treat yourself. Look, sometimes these bubbles are kind of crazy because they
encompass these cards so well. Like, this is genius comedy. This is like comedy at its finest because it's intelligent as shit, but it's still so dumb and funny.
It's dumb and funny, but it kind of really speaks for itself.
Yes.
Because it's like, you have, if you go in the order, I have this, I want the universe to slap me with what I really want to do with my life. Okay, so let's reflect on it. Oh, fuck. It came. It fucking came.
It's here.
Shit. Like he says, I must be tripping again. Oh my god. I can't believe this person was really the protagonist of it all. Oh, I can't believe, like, I could have gotten out this easy, or holy fuck, I have to move. Little things like that. That is that when it came. And then you have treat yourself, but it's just like, which is the Nine of Pentacles, which is, all right, let me take care of it. Let me cherish it, and let me get a clear understanding of what I need to do. You know, and do it in a pace that will not strike you as hard as, say, this does. Because this is going to be like, oh, fuck, I must be tripping. Or like, oh, my God, I was right. Now what? Well, care for yourself. Treat yourself. Take care of yourself and be like, okay, well, let me go on a walk to my favorite hike and just collect myself and then deal with it. Play video games to cool down. Let me get artistic. Let me go to the gym. Someplace that makes you feel good. Go there right now. Right now is the time to do that because everything's like everywhere right now. Everything's fucking everywhere. Topsy-turvy. Reverse. That's his name, not Hangman. His name is Reverse. What does he say? Oh, human's enlightenment is another human's piss. One human's enlightenment. What is a human?
Human.
Oh, human. Humans. One human's enlightenment
is another human's piss.
Basically, you know?
Yes.
And if whatever shit happens, you got the universe telling you right now, do not cry over spilled milk.
Or if you do, just at least be willing to head to the strip club.
Yeah. Right? And he goes, okay. At the bottom. Okay.
Let's just go to the strip club.
Empowered women. I did not see that.
They're at the strip club. That's where the empowered women are at. Oh my God. I love it.
That's fucking brilliant.
Yes.
I did not realize that.
I need to buy this deck. You know, guys, real quick recommendation, if you really want to learn to read tarot, this deck is a really good tool for just like the vibe of the cards, because the descriptions in booklets and stuff are helpful, but it's so logistical that when it's like in a practical reading, this really helps.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow, we in for a ride. I feel like it's already started.
You know what I just noticed? This one caught my eye again really hard.
Your
that guy has a huge ass fucking mohawk. You just missed it.
I did.
He had like, it was huge, like huge, as tall as me.
Oh wow, as tall as. That's a tall tale.
I know, that's... Hey, one human's enlightenment is another human's peace. But he is standing on the beach. Behind him is stormy waters.
Oh, shit. Behind him.
So, in other words, death, change. You're not in that water. You're in safe ground. So, thank you. Oh my God, Spirit just asked me, but what if the ground isn't as sturdy as the water?
Wow, yeah.
Well, you gotta treat yourself. You gotta really take care of it. I mean, it is a 5 of Cup time. Don't cry over spilled milk. You have 3 cups that are spilt, and you're focusing too much on that, where you have 2 perfectly good ones behind you that want to take you to the strip club.
They're wearing
have
bow
a good
ties.
time. They're wearing bow ties and capes. Who can't go wrong with a bow tie and a cape?
It's true.
You know, and pull it off.
It's true.
So, let it go.
It's
the death card. It's the death card. Scorpio is the death card. Death, rebirth. The dead of the old. Bring in the new. However, bringing in the new will cost some shit. Things have to... Oh my God, she's so cute. Things have to happen for you to finally have that change.
Yes. New things can't take place. Okay, for example, if you have a garden and you have dead plants, new things can't grow where those dead plants are until you take the dead plants away.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah. How funny is this? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, well, at this point, we're just going to go through the whole deck of deer.
No, we don't need to. 5 of Cups is just perfect, but the universe is...
It's got more if we really want it.
Oh
my God, is there a shrimp? No, it's a croissant.
It's a croissant instead of the moon.
Oh my God, you guys still there? Okay, this feels pertinent. I was looking at it. This is the Two of Swords. And duality. And swords, air, mental shit. Don't know what's going on. She's wearing a literal blindfold. Everything's like all over the place. Her arms are crisscrossed. And there's a croissant for a moon.
There's it is a croissant. In other words, I'm getting a lot of impulsive decisions here in this one, which you have to avoid.
Avoid impulsive.
Avoid impulsive decisions this coming cycle. For some reason, I'm getting that.
Okay. It's expressed. What?
It's expired.
Oh, it's expired?
He's giving them bread. It's expired.
Oh my god.
And that's terrible. And you know what's sad? He's giving it to the brown dude, and he's letting the white dude not eat at least. You can starve. I'll at least give you something, but it's expired. But
at least he was up front.
Huh?
He didn't just hand him expired bread, and then it looks good. The dude tries to bite into it, and it's just not happening.
So I'm just gonna pull the universe pile.
Yes.
Don't cry over spilled milk.
Good.
Avoid
impulsive decisions.
You know what I mean by impulsive decisions? If I wanted to do it off the picture, I got impulsivity on it. Off the picture at hand, it's just like you're holding two swords, you're blindfolded. Behind you is beautiful fertile lands. So you're standing like this, holding the swords. You don't know which one you're going to hold. You don't know which one. You're just going to be like, you know what? Fuck it. Drop the swords and go. That's dangerous right now. Because you have to find a way to take the blindfold off. You can't just drop the swords blindfoldedly because it might fall and cut you.
Yeah.
So you got to be like, okay, well, I'm going to put this one down first. I'm going to put that one down. Take it off and see what's behind me.
So basically,
properly
be present. You know, don't it's not about even really quote quote thinking about the decisions as much as it's like feeling into them before. And if you want to think about it, analyze it. That helps you, but not
this one. Hell yeah. And then you got the Six of Pentacles. I'm getting a lot of it's decisions again. I'm getting a lot of this with this one. Shit, this is a good card, the Yeet card. Yeet!
What is that? Wands. But...
The Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is basically okay. This is finding balance in what you're doing and giving and receiving. This is also kind of like a full circle, because what he gives will find balance in his Libra. What are those called? Balance thingies?
The scales.
The scales. Well, Libra is the same
Libra, yeah. Different language, same word.
English is not my first language, so sometimes I mess up the words. So if you're given and you're given to avoid your own balance and your own center, either way, it's going to hit hard the message. So what you need to do is hold on tight. And as I said, hold on tight. Look what came out. The Four of Pentacles.
Rich
what is he
dicks
doing?
Be like.
Hold it on tight, Hold on to what benefits you and deal with it. Because if you haven't been doing it lately, you're going to get the message loud and fucking clear by the universe.
With Uranus and Lilith, of all people.
Lilith, she's going to be the one. She's going to be the one that's going to be like, fuck, you know what? I'm just going to put a rock on that side of the what is it called again?
The scale.
The scale. And that'll be your fucking decision. And what?
RuPaul. And what?
Oh yeah, she says that, doesn't she?
in her song.
That's right.
The one that they use for, I think it's Don't Be Jealous of My Boogie. I think it ends with, and what?
It's when she walks down the catwalk,
yes.
right? For the
judges. For the judges, yeah.
What song does she use for that?
Don't be jealous.
Is it?
I don't know, actually. No, maybe it's not. I think that might be the ending song. Anyway, we're getting
yeah, we love
you, RuPaul.
Yes, RuPaul. Cups.
Okay, so I think we covered it. Is there anything? Oh, you said you were going to talk a little bit about Samhain, Halloween.
Hey, Samhain, guys. That is my holy day. That is my day. It's a old paganistic ideal which was developed by the Celts. Samhain is when the earth dies. What we call Halloween, or what the Judeo-Christians call All Hallows Eve, for which is the next day, which is All Saints Day. All Saints Day?
Something like that.
Yeah, I keep when I hear All Saints, I think of the clothing line All Saints.
That's funny.
Yeah, and well, it's the day the earth dies, and it's a day when the earth dies, it's the harvest. We harvest, we collect our candies, and it's when the spirit realm and the underworld opens up and things come out, which brings in jack-o'-lanterns. They would carve turnips instead of pumpkins, and they would put it at their doors so the bad spirits and pixies scare them away, and they put bread right around them, which is the trick-or-treat part, because if you don't offer the bread, they will come in and wreak havoc in your house, which is the trick, so you got to give the treat.
Speaking of, I did what you said to do. I put a piece of vegan blueberry pie from Sun Cafe in a compostable, biodegradable thingy, and I put it by these plants at a crossroads. I totally did.
Oh, really?
And I felt, oh my gosh, I felt all kinds of things.
Like, what'd you feel?
I don't, like, as I was, like, walking away.
Yeah, did you look back? You're not supposed to look back.
I didn't look back. No, I didn't, like, look back initially. And then I looked back to see if a car was coming, but I didn't, like, look back at the thing. It was more like I was going to cross the street. But, like, I don't know. I, like, walked away and I just went, something just felt, what is the feeling? I felt like I had a hand in the creation of whatever was to come that I don't even know.
There you go. That was
it's like I felt like I had a hand in the unknown, but not in like the, I'm not like finagling around. Yes, I'm not finagling. It
flickered and said, you did. Look at her go. Look at her finger.
No! So I'm not, like, it felt like I wasn't like finagling around. I was like, I reached into the unknown and was like, that. I don't know what that is, but in the Mary Poppins bag, that.
There you go. Yeah. You can still do it if you, I'm going to be doing that for, Halloween.
She's going home. Do it for Halloween, she says.
You want me to do it for Halloween? I'll do it for Halloween. So, there she goes. Yeah, I give it to Hecate. Some people call it Hecate. I call her Hecate. Look at her.
She's going nuts.
Okay, Miss H. I call her Miss H.
So sassy.
It's more personal. What's up, Miss H? But
it's like your high school teacher, your favorite high school teacher.
Yeah, she is Miss H, my favorite teacher. She teaches me things. Yeah, I do it all the time. Like, I didn't do it in a crossroad. I actually gave it to the tree. I have a tree in front of my house. I put.
Oh. Yes.
She likes Bottega Louis.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she does. I have to give her. I give her Bottega Louis. Oh my god, macaroons.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know. I'm like, here's the macaroons, and let's see. Look at her go. She's loving
like,
the
I want the macaroons.
So it's a good thing that I leave it on the tree instead of the crossroad.
Yes, it is.
Oh, look at her. She's saying, "Yep." Oh.
Oh.
So then, should I keep it at the tree?
Okay. She goes, "I've already answered you, Dick."
Yeah, no, she's not answered. But yeah.
She's like, yeah, that was what I was thinking. We're talking to a candle.
I know, we talk to a candle, but I mean, that's part of candle magic. I can tell you a lot. And the wick has been really tall.
Okay, so you were saying earlier, like when it was curling, what does that mean when the wick starts to curl?
When the wick curls, it means you have to look within before you can really figure out this is what you want to manifest. Okay. However, the tip curled, but it stayed strong. Mm-hmm. Wow, she's been this one's a good one. It stayed strong and it's tall, very tall, which means whatever you're manifesting, whatever you want, it's gonna come at a fast pace. And since the wick is like, it just the tip curls and then it goes.
Yeah.
Which means you might have to do a small amount of change within yourself to figure that out. And then once you do, boom.
Yeah.
You got it.
I really feel that.
You know, because it is really tall, and that's burning tall, yo. I haven't had a candle that small burn that tall in forever.
Really?
Yeah, so that's a good
one. Is it because I picked it?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Yeah, and when they flicker a lot, that's just like, you know, your HP, higher power, whoever you believe in, saying, yep, spirit, whoever you, like, communicate with, your ancestors.
Wow. So wait, you were saying Halloween, it's your holy day.
Yeah, so on my day, technically I'm supposed to get it off of work because I'm registered Wiccan, but I don't practice Wicca. I'm more paganistic. The U.S. does not acknowledge paganism.
Yes, right. Because why would they?
Yeah. I mean, and it's hard to actually acknowledge it because it's technically your own, yourself. How can you make yourself a religion? Yeah. You know, or we're a group of 4 people, whereas Wicca's a mass, and they have rules and laws, and it's an organization. But that was created by a gentleman. What was his name? It's fairly new.
Got it, yeah.
It's funny, Wicca was created by a man, and it's
so
like
weird.
women empowerment.
Right.
Isn't it weird?
It is weird.
But I would do my turn up. I would put my treats. I light a black candle only because the black candle is not a bad candle. There's no such thing as a bad color in magic. There's no such thing as bad magic. Yeah. Because magic is like nature, loving and cruel. Yeah. So it is what it is. Right. So there's no good or bad magic. It's where your intentions is. But just, you know, if you want to put harm on somebody, it's not considered bad in a sense. It's considered consequential. In other words, it's like what you do, there will be a ripple effect. Right.
And it'll come back to you.
It'll come back. Like and people don't understand. They go, oh, I'm going to do a money spell. That's technically a selfish act. So say you do a money spell and then it works. That money was taken from somebody else and given to you.
Interesting.
So therefore,
because you kind of like hacked the universe instead of like getting to it.
You're hacking the universe, yeah. You know, where it's like the universe would rather have you find a way to get it in a selfless manner.
Well, in a way where it's like it's abundance coming your way, as opposed to like, oh, I need this thing, plop it here because I can.
Yeah, and if you do, it can happen, but that's when you get into sorceries, when you invoke certain spirits, and when you do that, they are debt collectors. Yeah, they want their payback. They go, okay, I gave you this, now it's my turn. This is what I want. People don't know that, and they open that door and they go, oh my god, my car got stolen. Well, bitch, that's part of your ripple effect. You got a lot of money. You got that car. You didn't pay back. Now it's stolen.
Got it.
You know?
So you light a black candle.
Well, I light a black candle because black candles, it's kind of, in traditions, some people say it's for creating black magic and harm. It's actually to block anything bad coming your way. White does the same. Any candle could do the same thing. It's just an intentional. But like if purple is your favorite color, I suggest stick to purple work because that's what brings more confidence and less fear in you and has you do the magic thoroughly. Black I use only because I always return to sender with love. That's when I do that. And because during Halloween when things are up and around, the energies are sensitive, sometimes things can come in. So I light the black candle to say, hey, look, return to sender with love. That's great. Here's your trick or treat. Go home. Yeah. I'm doing my own thing. Yeah. You know, but I do that and I talk to my ancestors. Basically what I do. However, since I will be working those 2 nights, I'll probably be doing it on Devil's Night, which is the night before, or on Friday, or on the new moon.
Yeah. Which is Monday?
It's the 4th of November. So the 4th of November.
Oh my god, that's my 8th anniversary.
Thursday?
Yeah. Yes, Thursday.
Yeah. Thursday. Next Thursday.
That's the new moon. Okay. That's easy.
Hell yeah. But Samhain is changed to Halloween, quick thing, because it was one pope in the 12th century that decided to say, hey, you know what? I feel bad for these people. They're good people. They're actually the best smart farmers. They know how to properly harvest and do all this shit. We need to rethink this. So he said, okay, let's make Samhain All Hallows Eve. And then the next day will be All Saints Day. And turned every pagan holiday into a Christian holiday. Yeah. Easter, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Luca Prelia. Valentine's Day is the craziest.
So, oh my gosh, you're telling me that the white man just slapped his name on something that he didn't create?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't say the white man. It was more of the Pope,
The Pope.
The Pope.
The Pope. No, I joke.
He was the only good one, though. He was the only cool motherfucker because he was just like, you know what, do you.
That is really cool, though. All jokes aside, that it's almost, it was something that there was no other way that was going to be honored, and I commend him for
because if he didn't do that,
those things would be forgotten.
Yeah, there was this movie that I just saw called Witch Hunt, and it's about it was cheesy.
Oh, it's sassy.
Huh? Oh, she's being sassy.
The Wick is sassy now.
Oh, well, there you go. You feel it's sassy. She's got a curve to it. She's sassy. She's like this, leaning into the teeth. Okay, let's talk Samhain, y'all. Samhain is known as the holy day for many of the Celts way back in the days, which is now known as Halloween. Well, Samhain is also known as the day the earth ends, or dies, or goes to sleep. So what happens is that the Celts would gather all their crops and harvest and do the great harvest, basically, before the winter comes and takes everything out of that. And what they would do is they would get whatever's left of their fruits and vegetables or whatever they have grown, and they would carve little faces on them and put them on their doors, which in turn evolved into the jack-o'-lantern. How people would put pumpkins on the door with little carvings and the candles in them, and they would also put little treats, because Samhain is a day also the spirit world is much heightened, and the doors open, and all the fairies, the spirits, the gnomes, all that, they all start running free in this planet and causing a ruckus. So with the treats on the door, which is trick or treat, they would take the candies or the pastries or the breads that the Celts would leave at their door and not cause any havoc in their house. However, if there was none on the door, what would happen is there would be havoc. The trick, not the person you hook up with or the people you make money with when you solicit, because I've had my share of soliciting. There was this one person that I really was into. Too bad. I wonder what happened to him. I hope he didn't die. Well, if he did, he would appear in Samhain. Because that is also when the dead come back to pay their respects. Some people, as like in the Latin American culture, Dia de los Muertos, have the same ideals. But mainly it is Samhain. So Samhain is the day the earth dies. It is a holy day for many of the Celts, or how some organizations known as Wicca would take in, or those who are not a part of that organization but have their own ideals that are back to the old ways, known as pagans, would use that day as their holy day. I personally love Samhain, and on the day of Samhain, I would always have a little treat outside. I'm fancy, so I go to Batagaloo and get some macaroons and put them by my tree on the front of my house, just so our house would be safe and be left alone. And I would give my blessings to Hecate, Miss H. So that is Samhain, really quick, done quickly as I can. So happy Samhain. And going on, going on, and going on, and going on. Also, I also forgot to mention that Samhain evolved to Halloween because I believe that there was a pope in the 12th century or so that was just like, hey, I feel bad for these people. They're geniuses at gardening and all this stuff, and they have done nothing wrong. Why don't we get their holiday and make it All Hallows Eve, which is the day before All Saints Day, where we pay respects to the saints. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. So that is Samhain, Halloween, All Hallows Eve, and eventually All Saints Day, Dia de los Muertos, and otras cosas. Thank you very much, and may the Lord open.